Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello guys, welcome to the Dara Education Project video tutorial series for the Jquery. And in this session number 9, we are going to discuss what is content and visibility filters. You can examine the content of selected elements and their visibility property to determine whether they should be included or excluded from the final set. So first of all, we will learn the four basics filters are included in the content filters. One is the contains text. Filter the selection to only includes element that contain the text string. So for this thing, we are just going to add a new file here and make this file save content filter. Okay, so content filter example, and as we are always do some basic things, and that was script and source include the Jquery files in our program. After that we are adding a script type JavaScript, and here we will write the Jquery code. And here I am adding content filters in Jquery, and after that I'm the content filter in the Jquery is used to find the set which contains the string specified in the query. Okay, I am doing to write something here, and after that I am adding some li contents, just Jquery and JavaScript, Ruby on Rail, and something PHP and HTML. And close this UL here, and if I'm doing add h2 contains filter and add some, the contains string filter is used to find that the element is present or not. Okay, now we are going to add, first of all we will check the outcome of this file. This will be the outcome of our file, and now we are going to add the script here. And for this thing we are going to add $sign here, and after that we are using document dot ready method, and here I am using a $sign, and just add this contains, okay sorry, these two columns, and add contains, and I am going to find the Jquery here. Okay, now dot css and border dashed and color dashed 3 pixel. Okay, so save it and just refresh it. Oh my god, you can see that all the documents are, you have covered with a lot of things like that. So the main thing is that what is happening here. So we need to understand that in the file we say that contains all, it will show all. It means no selector was defined here, since h1 is having the value Jquery and p is having the value Jquery, ul is having the li which has the value of the Jquery, and h2 is not having that property, but it was in the document. Since p is having not the value, but it was still in the document, so that's why it was dashed out. And if I want to change the color like red or something else, and here I'm adding a p something like this, and now I'm going to refresh it. Now you can see that only though that paragraph was highlighted which has the property and contain values. You can see that if I'm going to add it li, then it will show me the what thing. You can see that it will show me the Jquery is here. So it means that if that element has the property or the value, if you say that if I'm going to show HTML and HTML, then only that was included and highlighted with the border which has the property HTML. So this is the contain part of that one, and now we are going to our property. It is, and now it will be fully satisfied that filters the selection to only include the element that contain the text string as we are given the Jquery and the JavaScript. Next one is the filters the selection to only include empty elements. So let's see what will happen if we have this one, and if we have created this li and not creating this one, and if we have a paragraph, and suppose we have p and p, and then after that empty dot css background color, and make this color something like this. Now we will refresh this one and see what will happen. Okay, so you can see that nothing was happened because no element p empty was find it out since this was there. Okay, now we are going to the next one, and that was has selector matches elements that contain at least one element that has the specified selector. And the next one is the parent matches all elements that are parents, they contain at least one other elements including the text. So we are going to make this one. Okay, we are going to add this one into not from empty but a parent, and now we are going to check it out and see what will happen. Okay, the two paragraphs which have the content on the parent are highlighted here. So we are going to move to the next one, and that was the has elements property. For first of all, we are going to add something like this. We are using the li or ul, something like this, ul and has selector li, and if I want to add class something like this, a special, and make this one dot, okay, dot css background font, okay, it means color, and the color will be something like this. Okay, so we have a li, and if we have a class is equal to special. Now we will refresh this page and check what will happen. Okay, I thought we are missing some kind of syntax here. I think we need to change li class. Li, here's the brackets, class is equal to special. I think it's done, and now we are going to refresh this. Okay, still missing something. Yes, yes. I think we are missing some parentheses. Okay, this one, the parentheses, and now we are just okay. Now it's correct one. Now you can see that all the UL element has the color change because it has the element which we are required in our query. So this one UL change the color has if it has the special one, and if it was not having a special one, then one what will be the effect, it will not change the color if it was not having the property of the class name is equal to 1. But if anyone that has the property of class is equal to 1, then it will change the color of the whole UL element, and you can see that. So in the last part of our presentation, the next filter is the visibility filter, and the visible filters the selection to only include visible elements, and the hidden elements filters the selection to only include hidden elements. So this is the end of our 2 days lecture. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and please subscribe our channel for the further videos. Allah.